today we will be starting with the async and await. So before that, let's just check me 1 second. Are we are live properly or not? I think so. We are live. Now let's just check the audio. Is it audible? Hello, mic testing. One two one two one two one two one two. Do we audible? So we are live. Let's just check the audio. Is it audible? Hello, mic testing. One two one two one two one two one two. Do we audible? Yeah, it's audible, but I have to do certain something so our audio can be audible and fair enough, because it's a little bit okay. Let's just let me do some sort of jugaad. Indians are most famous for their jugaad, so let's just do. Okay, how can I do this jugaad? I don't know. Mm, wait a second. Can we do something here? With here? Yeah, here we can do something. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's fine now. Just waiting for a second, and now we will be starting soon. I have done some sort of jugaad. Let's just see how the audio is audible. Just waiting for a second, and now we will be starting. Increase the audio. Does it audible or not? Let's just check, and we will be starting soon. Does it audible or not? Let's just check, and yeah, it's audible, but I think it's have some kind of volume decreaser somewhat. Because of that, our audio is not properly audible. Let me little. Yeah, it's audible, but I think it's have some kind of. Yeah, now it's been fixed. Let's start our session. So let's just understand what we have now and how we can proceed. So we are starting with we have started to achieve the main goal, which is the system design. So for that, we have to understand the oops concept in the JavaScript. The four important pillar we have been practiced, and also we have been started with the asynchronous JavaScript. In that, we have been in the last few previous sessions, we have been completed some asynchronous JavaScript. First of all, callbacks and how the callbacks are used. After that, we have been explored promises. In that promises, we also have checked the promise chaining, also understand how the callback hell was affecting, and for that we have promise and promise changing. In that also we have been explore that promise dot all. So now we are for moving forward with the async and wait. So let's level up our what we call, just a second, I think it's not handled properly. Let me just handle this thing. Yeah, I think one more need. Okay, let's just take this thing, and I think with the help of this already. Oh, sorry man, no hardcore feeling. So just having my setup properly. Okay, now we are good to go. So here you have completed conquered the raw promise object mechanisms. Now it's time to learn the industry standard way to read and write asynchronous code. Async await. Okay, the core concept, async keyword added to the front of the functions declaration, it automatically forces that the functions to return a promise. Okay. Theoretical knowledge we are getting. Okay, await keyword can only be used inside a sync function. It pauses the code executions in line until the promise settles, resolve or reject, then unpack the value directly into a standard variable. Error handling, we use a simply try catch block right inside the function body instead of chaining dot catch. Okay, let's move to the actual thing instead of understanding the theoretical. Okay, previously we are using the promises in like this. Fetch data dot then, and data is like this. Inside that a callback has been using the dot then, but now we don't have to use like this. Just write await and fetch data. So here the promise will be captured and it will be wait after the data which will be fetched and loaded completely, and then you can easily access. Okay, your final graduation instructions. Okay, let's cover your sequential login profile workflow from level 2. Okay, keep your existing logging user. Okay, actually we have some kind of a question, so let's just see. Okay, I think we can try with a new sum. Okay, give me a new questions to start a sync await in JS to because we are in new session. Okay, I was trying to write the section. Okay, so because of that we got confused, but no issue. Okay, we are having some kind of problem, but no issue. Let's see how we can learn together, grow together, and after some point of a time we will be move forward with having a proper mic, because we are dealing with a headphone. So headphone, not headphone, the wired earphone. This is good, but it's having some kind of a issue here to handling, because unable to speak clear and loud. Okay, let's just check. I think now it's clear and loud. Just checking. Yeah, it's loud and clear. Let's start with our question and comment down the clear sound. So we will love to see your comment. So and happy that our voice is audible and clear. Okay, let's move forward with the next question. What is our next question is uh, core concept of async await. The async await syntax. Okay, we have understand the theoretical part. Challenge the checkout processing pipeline. You will create an order processing workflow. Each steps depend on the data from the previous step. Okay, set up the mock promises. First, copy and paste the two standard promises based helper functions into your code. Do not change them. The simulate an external API. Okay, so here we are getting as a code as an external API. So let's just see what we have given in a question. Verify, it is an function which is an returning a promise. See, you can see a new promise. Resolve reject, set timeout, it will happen. So it will check the item. It item equals to out of stock, then it will be reject, which means we can get an error. If it is resolve, then we can get the data. Okay, after that we have a process payment. If the payment price is less than equals to 0, invalid payment amount, or if the is proper resolve, the else will be executed, and we can expect the output as a transaction ID or payment successful is like something. Okay, so we have two different type of promises. Let's move forward how we are what we have to go. Set up mock. Okay, first copy and the paste to standard. Okay, Do not change. This simulated an external API. Okay, got it. Your tasks: first create a primary orchestra, like or orchestra. Okay, comment down what do you call and how do you pronounce. So okay, orchestra, orchestra. Okay, let it be. Function called async function. Okay, let's create a async function. We have a function check out order. So whenever you like write this, don't forget to add the async keyword before the function. Okay, function keyword. After that we have in that item, and it's have a name. In that name we are able to see some kind of thing inside this function. Implement the following step: wrap your entire code logic inside a clean try catch error block. Okay, let's have a try, and here we have a catch. Okay, here we will catch. In catch we will get an error. Okay, so got it. After that what we are getting is here step 1, call verify inventory. Okay, we called a verify inventory. So whenever we are calling a functions, remember you have to await and store this value. Let ans equals to await, using await keyword, and save the result in the product. Okay, let's follow the instruction that we are getting. Print a message. Okay, print message saying item verified, total price is product dot price. Okay, let's just see inventory. Okay, item. Okay, item verified. Resolve, we will getting a item status verified. And okay, let's just see what we are getting. Okay, let's go move forward with the step 3. What is it is about? Call process payment product price using the await keyword, and save the resulting transaction into a value variable called receipt. Okay, okay, where do we have to call? Okay, inside that, let's for now hit and try. We are receipt. Okay, receipt. Here we are, what we can do is process payment. Okay, process payment. In that, does we have to pass something? Process dot payment. Okay, so okay, got it. Product dot price, we can say. Print a message saying the okay. So what we can see is console dot log, and here what we can see, item verified, total price equals to for now, do we have a dollar not dollar, I want a rupees. Do you have a rupees? Rupees money. Okay, we have rupee. Yeah, rupee. We had a rupee, Indian money, let's have a product dot price. Yeah, got it. What else we have? Product dot price, and except that we have been also called the other promises and get fetching the data using a wait. And after that, just we have to do is console dot log order successful, not rule, it's about full. And after that, okay, explanation. Apart from this, what we can do is plus receipt. Okay, got it. After that, does we have anything else? Step 5, catch. Okay, we can see the catch error. We have already error, console dot error, and checkout failed. So it's the most interesting and the easy format to work with async and await, rather than dealing with the promises and callback. But we have to understand how they are working, because in the a long term we will practicing the system design. In that we have using of oops concept, we have using of async await, so we have to use that things. So let's just okay, why the hell is not working? Let's just check. Do we have forgot something? mm, okay, actually we didn't pass, so run the main function twice, test the both cases. Okay, inventory. First we will have a checkout order. Okay, sorry, we didn't check out order, right? Order. Okay, checkout order. Laptop. Let's have a laptop first of all, and the second one we have a checkout order. Okay, let's give an order. Out of stock. Okay. Mhm. Now you can see the two different output. First is item verified, total successful, prices. Why the hell is the two time? Okay. Because we are console.log here also. And does it required? Okay. Why didn't we get anything? Mm, 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 mm. Run the test case. Both should print the success method after total of 2 seconds. We got some kind of a error or somewhat a bug. I think so. Verified total price is 2000. But why 2 time after a total of 2 seconds? The 2 second I can understand, but why it's a printing 2 time? Check out auto chat. Okay, that is working fine. Write out a modern sync await pipeline. Paste it. Write out this modern. Okay. Check syntax for new session. But understand why this working as a 2 time. I think so because what do you see? Because we are async of it here, not directly accessing the things here. And during this call, this also. Okay, let's just check how the AI verifies. Check our solution and review it. Okay, let's just check. Understand. Actually, it's a little bit hard for us for maintaining this thing. Okay, we are doing something like this now. I think it will be better for listening also and easy for holding also, but not so much efficient. Okay, now I think it's fine and it's a lightweighted, but just have a, yeah, we can manage by here. So yeah, audio is fine. What a two silent bug. Yeah, I was thinking silent bug is inventory item. Okay. I just forgot the item name here. Okay, and second is okay, and then also it's pasting as a 2 time, and both the identification is different. Item name and item name is passing here. Okay. mm, Verify total prices. We are not printing the item price, item resolve item. Yeah, item is verified product dot price, but you forgot to pass item inside the parenthesis, receive undefined. Okay, results inside undefined not equals to stock item. You have now promised resolve successfully, but when you passes the stock item it will skip the error completely. Okay, that is got. Failed. Okay, okay. Reference error. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Also, we got this error. So we forgot the minor mistakes. But why this printing two times? I'm still a little bit. Okay, let's just check. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Starting page checkout. Wait, yeah, that's why, because this is we didn't run like this because it should be waited. It's actually accessing a promise also after returning. That's why we have a two time wait. If we run this thing, you can say this, so we will getting a single thing. Let's try with this. Okay, now run test. Starting one, item verify total price. Yeah, failure path. Okay, okay, these are the two different things. Okay, okay, actually the two thing is because it's actually first one was the success path and second was the failure path. That's why. Okay, I was little bit confused because why doesn't it works properly. The first thing it was successfully true because so both was printing at the same time, and order was first is fulfill, second was also fulfill failure path. Order successfully, transactions out of stock. Okay, okay, failure path. We might be have a error some kind of. If it is the out of stock, rejects. Okay, let's just see check. Why doesn't it give a proper out of stock? If a out of stock item, yeah, because of the spelling issue. Let's just copy this. We are not able to getting the proper error. You can say success price. Okay, failure. Yeah, now we got the proper solutions that what we wanted, because it was a failure path, so we need a error, but we aren't get the error, so that was the issue. So we have been fixed properly, and now we got the proper details. Okay, okay, this was the async await. Let's move forward with the next thing is try and catch with async away. It is a game changer. Notice how cleanly your code handles the error now. In your old promise chaining, any errors required tracking crossing crosses across the chain. Dot catch anchors. Okay, too much theory. Let's move forward, which is a level 2 combining oops with async await, the system design step. So now we are moving forward with the system design step. What our ultimate goal is to understand how we can best and the system designing. Okay, let's start. So we have system design questions now, that you have the basic syntax locked down. Let's tie this back to your ultimate goal, system design. Okay, in a high scale software architecture, we combine classes with async await to build a decoupled service module. Okay, your next challenge is the SMS gateway service. So now we have a greater challenge for now. Let's just understand how it's work. Actually, it's a little bit difficult to hold the mic and speak all the time. Okay, we will do some kind of thing sorted. But for now, let's drink some of water, plenty of water. Also, we will try to play some kind of a music behind the scene, so it will be like a smooth transition. So now we have a questions which is related to system design. And here we are beginning with our first system design questions with class and async JavaScript classes and async JavaScript. So we are leveling up. You also level up with us and join us, and let's grow together. Okay. So comment down system design if you are continue watching. Okay. So now and growing together. So we have a high scale software architecture. We combine the classes and the async await to build the decoupled service module. Your next channel challenge is the SMS gateway service. Okay, imagine you are building an automated notifications taking microservices. Okay, so we are microservices. So microservices are the individual services that we create, like auth service, auth service, and maybe some product service, like this. Many of the different kind of services we create. So let's just understand in this question how it's work. So first create a class notification system. Okay, let's follow the class notification service. Okay, got it, notification service. After that we have let's have a constructor. So it's happened because we forgetting some kind of thing, because we have in the last 2-3 sessions we are practicing the async JavaScript, so maybe it's happened. Let's see the private property. Okay, encapsulation, which is private property. So API key, make sure you always store your API key in the .env file and don't push into the GitHub. Okay, small tip, be a constructor. Okay, okay, we are getting the API key here and we are storing this. How we store is, don't forget to put hashtag API key equals to API key. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, just a second. Okay, that's fine now. After that, what we have, implement an asynchronous public method inside the class called the async send SMS phone number and message. Implement a public method. Okay, let's have a public method, which means we have to send SMS. Okay, we have sending a send SMS. For now we will using a function. Okay, send SMS, and this is a async. Okay, async send SMS, it has a 2 parameter inside it, phone number and other is message. Okay, got it. Inside the send SMS, try to implement a try catch block. Okay, this is the syntax of the try catch block. Error, it will be console dot not log error. Don't forget to use the console dot error. And here, so we are try to implement the system design and achieve to a challenge is a SMS gateway service. In that we are combining the concept of oops concept, and apart from them also we are using the asynchronous JavaScript inside this. So this is a next level, it's a game changer thing. Let's practice and question. So we are creating a notification service. Okay, so what we are having is stimulate a network lag, okay, of a 1 second using a promise wrapped in a set timeout. Okay, inside send SMS, implement try catch block, implemented, done. uh, Simulate a network lag of 1 second using a promise wrapped in the set timeout. Okay, inside the send SMS we have to do. Okay, let's just follow set time out. Okay, we have 1 second, right? 1 second. Okay, uh, do we have to do something using a promise wrapped in a set timeout guard clause check. The guard clause check if the phone number string, if the phone number string does not have exactly 10 digit. Okay, return, we have to return a new promise using a simulate a what we call here, simulate a network lag of 1 second using a promise wrapped in a set timeout. Okay, set timeout we have been done. What we have to done next is example inside the class called async. Okay, done. We have been called async function. Okay, just follow up the thing. Just check we are audible properly, we are live properly. Okay. Create last notification service, done. Private property named API key, done. Gadget set via the constructor, done. Implement a asynchronous public method. Okay, send a call class called async send SMS. Async send SMS. Function name is async send SMS. Okay, let's just check test cases. Await. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Here we are said set simulate a network lag for 1 second, which we have been done, and using a promise wrapped in set. Promise wrapped means okay, return new promise, which means this we have to do this thing. I am little bit confused, which is promise means inside this we are having. Okay, so here okay, got it. Promise wrapped, which should be inside the, which means okay. You have to understand with the clarify with the what's the actual meaning of the question or instructions. If we didn't do that, we can end up to a bug or a problem. Okay, so carefully understand what this is. The guard clause check if the phone number is okay. So we have to create a if else. If the phone number, which is this phone number dot length does not have exact 10, which means dot length length not equal to 10, then throw error. Okay, it's not equal to throw error, throw new error. Okay, throw new error, invalid phone number format. Okay, invalid phone number format, otherwise return a string. Okay, apart from this, else we are returning what we are returning, else success string. Okay, else return just a second, resolve. We already have, why we need to throw a new error? We are having a resolve and reject, just forgot. Okay, it's happening, so we don't have to send throw new error like this. We can, okay, we have an option. Let's try with this options only, throw new error, and we will be able to learn how this thing works. Okay, apart from this, we are having a reject. We can also go through with the resolve and reject, but let's see. And resolve, what we can resolve is let's have a backticks SMS sent to, okay, SMS sent to plus phone number plus using, okay, why we need to plus? We are using the backticks. Okay, use using API key, my friends. Okay, API key, again we have a backtest this dot hashtag API key, and now let's just see test the case. Okay, we have this class. Let's erase this extra space so we can clearly able to see things. Okay, what is we have test classes initiated and as instances of your class with a mock token, call it using await within a wrapper function twice. Okay, once with a valid 10-digit number and other is broken. The verify the class level error isolations work perfectly. Okay, we are now seeing the class level isolations error also here. Let's just check how we can do this. So let we have n1 notification equals to new notification service. In that we have to pass our mobile number. So okay, let me try with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 3 3 6 6 3 9 and 10. We have passed the mobile number. After that let's pass the n2 also, mobile number 2, new notification. Who will we do the, let's copy and paste, and one is it's a wrong number. So let's try. What we have now is we have to test it. Okay, so let's just do console.log n1 comma n2. Just try. Okay, we got error, send SMS, unexpected identifier. Why it is so? I didn't understand. Okay, what does the error means? Let's just check and debug. Async function send SMS, phone number messages, unexpected identifier, SMS. Okay, I think so. We have to just create a like this thing. It's mentioned. Okay, now let's just see. Send SMS. Okay, what's the issue is here? We have a constructor, we have a method, right? Are we following something issue? Does we have something issue here? Function send SMS. We have created a, I think so it's a correct. Syntax error, unidentified send async SMS, async send SMS. Notification service. Let's skip this little capital and then try. No, it's not the format specific. Let's skip it async. Okay, we are not having a problem with async, we have a problem with the send SMS. Identifier. Okay, what we can do is, let's try with the n1. Initiate an instance of your class with a mock token, calling it await. Okay, mock token classes with a mock token. Okay, where we have a mock token. I'm a little bit confused how it will be working here. Let's take a sip of water and understand. So what we can do is, let's understand the questions again. Notification service created, private property. Okay, done. Implement a asynchronous public method. Asynchronous public method, done. Inside the class called the sync send SMS, done. In that we have been passed the two parameter, done. Inside the send SMS, implement a try catch block, simulate a 1 second promise wrap timeout, done. Okay, this also done. Test cases, initiate an instance of a class. Like this we instance a class, and let's have here how we can do is execute a function, create a function, run, Okay, we have a function run which we will call is a sync, and it has a let and does we have to put a let ans equals to mm, what we can do is here is n1 dot send sms. Okay, in that, okay, API key we have to do, right? And here let ans2 n2 dot send sms. So this will call up here and stored, and here we can do is console.log ans comma ans2. Okay, let's just call the run, and something is missing, I think so, because it has a API key, right, which will be getting here. We will get the API key. Okay, let's API key is abcd at the rate hashtag 123. Okay, this is our API key. Let's run. Error send sms. Now also we are getting error. I think we are forgetting something here, because it's a error of the creating of a method, public method. How we are going to create a public method here? This is a modern JavaScript, right? This is not a constructor function, so we don't have to create outside also. So we are missing something. Let's just check in the previous. Do we have missing executions callback? Okay, it has a long vision. Previous sense. Overriding prototype inheritance. Okay. How we create a method here? Just understand create a method logic and calculate functions overriding. Okay, we are not using a function keyword here. I think so. Let's just execute. Function run. Async run. Okay, okay. My mistake here. Run. Expected a string. Unexpected a string. Why? Okay, okay. Yeah, doing a lots of mistake, right? It's happening, madam. Pending promise invalid. Okay, let's have a first answer. First of all, what we can see is here pending promise invalid mobile format. Why? It's a 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. The string okay, let's just check dot length. What is happening here is we so we are creating a notification service. Basically we are practicing a system design practice, a basic program of a system design. In that we are designing a notification service using classes in JavaScript. Along with this we are also handling with asynchronous JavaScript. So here we encountered an error. What we can see is the promise is pending. First of all, this is the issue. So what we can do is let's just remove this. Okay, no, let's have a run. So it is running, and it should have a await here. First of all, we miss the await. Okay, now I think the promise will be fulfilled. Yeah, now the promise is fulfilled, and you can see the error format invalid error. But what is the invalid mobile number format? So this is the error we are getting. If not equals to length 10th. First of all, I want to check console.log let move is equals to this, and move dot length, how much it is? I think so it's a 10 undefined. Why it is a undefined? More dot length is a numeric value. Okay, if we pass this thing is a 10. Okay, so it's just a reference error, or not the reference error, which mean type error. So what I can say is we can just pass it as a, yeah, we are doing this thing right, and here we have to paste await 2 for seeing the ans1 ans2 ans, and what we can do is pass here this thing, okay, and here, okay, yeah, now we can see, okay. Hello, it's a number, yeah, yeah, thank you brother. Joker Phenomics. Okay, thank you, brother, for your reply and your help. We understood that this is a type error. Was getting as a. So now we can see the it's working. Okay, invalid format. Mobile number is dot length. Again, it's why we are sending now. It's as a string, right? So let's just check. Okay, here no issue. Here we are having this a promise mobile number, and this with the spelling is correct. Okay, mobile number. So what we can see is mobile number dot length invalid format. Okay, let's just check here only. Before that, console dot log mobile number, we can using type of here. Check the type of, yeah. Let's just check string. Okay, it's a string. Okay, thank you buddy. Yeah, you can also join together and we will be practicing some more interesting questions. So currently we are practicing on the system design thing. So it's a string, right? String dot length is not equals to 10. If we not strictly check, what we can see is here it's a string error. But why it's a error? Let's just revert this thing and check now. String send SMS string. Okay, it was for the second thing because it was wrong. Now we can see it's corrected and completed. Error was coming for this thing async await. Second one, answer one. Can we directly console? Let's just check and try. Okay, comment 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 console.log. What we are trying to think is n1 dot send sms. Let's give a hit and try. So we are increasing await, but how the await will be work, that also the question, because without async the await didn't work. So but what we can expect, I think a error, no, not a error, we can expect is a promise pending. So whenever we have to run this, we have to understand we are going to use a function, and from then we can expect. Okay, now you can see we are having a string. Okay, got it. Just removing this thing, and we are completed our first system design program. Congratulations. Type congratulations in the comment sections if you understand this thing. You'll be happy to see. So finally we have completed a problem and no duplicate. Okay, we are above. So let's just check how does we have been completed our system. So this was a question from the system design, and we have a starting we have been started with the system level system design level step questions. So combining the oops and async await, we have been created this thing. You can see we have been created a class, in that we have been following the encapsulation. Here we using the encapsulation created a private variable. In that private variable we have fill the API key. So do not push your API key in the GitHub. It's a tip for the development. And here we have been created a send SMS method, but here we can see in the we have been not using the function keyword. So make sure you don't use function keyword inside a class, it will be giving a error because we are facing that. And we are returning a promise with a set timeout async feature. So yeah, we are using the async and await here, and successfully we have been sended the async function. Yeah bro, send async is a async function. Yeah. um, so finally we have been completed our questions, and let's just check. Yeah, review from the agent. Review our solution and give feedback. Feedback. Okay. Ta-da. Let's just see. Yeah. So finally we got your structure this beautifully as an asynchronous model, your private encapsulation. Yeah, consumptions via the test wrapper functions run excellently. Yeah. However, hit a classical architectural trap that trips us many mid-level engineers while mixing async and await with the raw promises. Your code has currently major uncaught exception bus that will crash your production server. Let's look exactly what is happening. Okay, we are having a problem here. Uh, we are facing a silent crash, you can see. Why throw new error inside a promise fails look like expected. Okay, so let's see what are we are going with. The wrong thing is system. Okay, that's a error, throw new error. Okay, yeah, because you are using a throw new error, because we have options to use a throw new error, or we can use go with the reject also. But what we can see, event loop split throw, you can call when you can call throw new error inside a set timeout callback. That error is thrown inside a browser node.js time queue after the main execution already moved. The catches bypass because the error happens asynchronous outside active time. Okay, cannot see it. Result, the promise stays pending forever. It never rejects your console.thumb loop. Okay, so the thumb rule is we have to use the reject, not the throw new error. So remembering this, okay, getting a feedback from the agent. So we will not going to use in the promises while rejecting something. So we are using the reject thing. Okay, reject of method a function instead. Understanding async versus returning new promise. Your function signature is sync async send sms. When you label a function as a async, it means you intended to use the wait keyword. Okay, so here we are having some new thing as a feedback. Keyword inside unwrap async promises. If you are just returning a raw new promise, yeah, what we have been doing is a raw new promise from inside it without using the wait the async keyword and try catch block completely redundant. Okay, the optimized and production ready way is option A. Okay, yeah, we have multiple option. We extract the timer into a tiny utility sorry I was promise, not a compromise. I was reading as a compromise. Okay, method to understand standard script. Okay, delay ms new promise resolve timeout ms. Okay, notification service async tried await delay for 1000. Oh, so we have to remove this thing, set timeout outside the class we are using, and first we are pausing here. If phone number and it's not, so we will be returning. Okay, we can either we use a throw new error here, like this we can go. So okay, got it. Option B, pure promise way fixing instead your exact code. Okay, in our exact code which is reject. Okay, either we can go using the reject like this, all the else everything is fine. Okay, reject a new error. Okay, here we are again, we have been learned a new thing is we can do is like this, reject new error. Okay, Using this we can easily happen. Okay, solve this thing. Running a full test harness delay. Option 8, to test both your success and failure path seamlessly side by side. Either we can go with this or option B. This is for just we remove the set timeout is outside the class for perfectly, and making it as a utility function. Send SMS and throw new error, like this we can do, or else we can do through this method. Our method just replace the throw new error with reject, and new error will like this, replace throw with reject. Okay, rest all is fine, I think so, right? Await test harness, we have been run, and yeah, it's good. So we have completed. We have also microservice level 3. Rate a system level design. Microservice rate limiter system design. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. I think it's a good because we are moving forward this oops concept plus asynchronous JavaScript, so it will be heavy for us because today we have just introduced and understand how the async and await works and how it solves the problems of promises, and it's easy to use, simple. So yeah, we are getting understand. So here we can also see in this system design problem, we can see you are using a raw promises. So that's why the promises are concept are important, although we have async await, so it's uses to easy to access. But like this we have a system design questions, in that we have to use the promises and callback. So we have to understand what is the promises, what is the callback, and how they are working, what is the promise chaining, and what is a callback hell also, how they are proceeding. Because we can explore and we can expect some kind this kind of questions from the interviewers, and many other the system design problems. So we are one step today taken towards the system design and solve the questions for notification service, and we successfully completed questions that was related to system design. And what was the questions, by the way? I forgot the name. Let's see, the name is SMS gateway service. So yeah, that's a good for today's session and today's practice. We learned about many things, and thank you for watching us, and growing together we will be achieve the great of the things, and also doing some of the great of products and the projects we will be delivering. And also yeah, you can contribute in that too. So if you want to some projects also, you can share your ideas, some of the grades we can practice together, we can do a open source also. I'm very curious about that thing. So okay, that's it from my side. Meet you in the next sessions. Good night, have a nice day.